Well, my people, I'm not going to Alexis Hidalgo Tech. Today, my people, I'm going to explain to you how using the Smart Live application with the motion detector and the lights you see here, I made a smart automated scenario that gives me more security for my home, taking into account that every time a person passes by the front. From my terrace, at the entrance to my terrace, the lights turn on, causing a deterrent effect so that people simply leave. So let's do the step-by-step video of how I achieved this. I made a video of a boxing in motion detector configuration and a video of a light detection boxing, a boxing and initial light configuration. Watch that video, and when you watch it, come here. And I'm going to show you exactly how I set up security in my house using these items that you see around here. So if you see I have the camera here, if you see I have the other camera here, it's because I made 2 videos talking about why I didn't install this camera and why I did install the new camera that I installed. All that is in a separate video. Look for it behind and you will see it here on my channel then. For this video, I am going to record the screen 321 recording, then important, the motion detector detects when there is movement and when there is no movement. It is optional if you want to receive notifications when there is movement or if you want to receive them when there is no movement. Well, for this, I recommend the Smart Life application. Strongly that if you are going to install an automated system in your home, that the items you buy are all for the same application. For example, this Smart Live app and this Smart Live bulbs work in another app called Yours. Also that it's here, that it's basically the same application but with a different name or for a different region, or it's just going to be at some point a migration from one application to another. The app is called Smart Live. So, okay, let me record the screen because it stopped again. I am going to record in 321 recording, okay? The first thing is try to have, as I told you, all the elements in the same application. In this case, Smart Live. Open a Smart Live app and you will see that on top of that, I have all the areas of my house in which I have at least one connected element: bedroom, living room, terrace, and one called light off. We're going to talk about that for a moment, but just have that part pending. So here in Smart Life, we are going to go to the tab called Smart, and the Smart tab, we are going to go to the part called Automation or Automation. In the automation part, you see many things that you see there. The ones you see under colors are simply shortcuts for you to create an automated event in an easier way. But what interests us here is that when a person walks past the detector, the lights come on. For this, we are going to come to the part. From the plus up here, and we are going to give it to Create Scene. In Create Scene, we have 2 types of scenes. A scene that works when I hit a button. That's going to create an icon here in your app that when you tap that icon, an automated action will immediately run. That's not what we want. What we want is that when the detector detects a person, the lights come on. Well, that's what we're going to put. What do I want to happen? What do I want to happen? So we're going to give them here where it says, when a device changes its state, I give it there. I'm going to select the device and it asks me which of those devices are there. I want to use this automation for this. I'll give you the motion sensor. And what do I want the motion sensor to detect when there is motion detection? When there is a non-movement detection, and when the movement detection lasts 5 seconds, 10 seconds, when it lasts 5 seconds, 4 seconds, we can also parameterize it that way. I set it so that when there is a motion detection, I will confirm what I want to happen. I want this motion detection here. I give you add, I add device. I add select multiple devices that I want to pass with those multiple devices, that the lights turn on when I give it here, do power switch. I want when there is a switch, whether it turns on or off, when detecting movement. In this case, I want it to turn on when there is movement, and I want, for example, bulb 1 and bulb 2. Be part of this automation scenario. I confirm, and I already have it here, that when the motion detector detects movement, the light bulb switch turns on or turns off. There it is. So then the next thing is when I want this to happen all day. No, I want this to happen only from 7 p.m., from 8 p.m., or from midnight. For this example, I'm going to say that it happens all day. I don't want him to just spend the night here. With the settings of his phone, he will detect that when it gets dark, the motion detection is activated without any problem. So I can make it repeat every day, or I just want it to repeat on weekends, for example, because I know I'm not at home, because I know I go to bed later or earlier, and so on. I'm going to wear it every day. When I have it here, the city is necessary because depending on the city, you will know whether it was done or not. It was not done. At night, I'm going to confirm and I give it to the gift, and I already have my scenario practically ready. Now, if you want this scenario to appear specifically within one of your rooms or your places within your house, which you have created for automations, it gives you show in room where it says show in room. And I want this automation to be part of, for example, my terrace. I give it to complete, and when I give it to save, it asks me the name of this automation that I am going to call it test, and I'm going to call it to confirm. This way I can come home. Here I'm going to come here to the terrace, and on the terrace you can already see the elements inside the terrace, which works in a connected way. Now I'm going to Smart. And inside Smart, I go to Terrace, I can see the automated elements that I've created for the terrace. So there, for example, I have an automated element called Test, which was the one I just created, which is working right now. Since I'm not going to need it, I'm going to delete it because I already have this automated element configured in another way within my application. You delete that, obviously. If you want to keep it, you keep it then. What about this action? Let's put ourselves in perspective. What this action does is that when a person walks by, it turns on the lights. What's going to happen then? That the lights are going to stay on. If you don't want the lights to stay on, then you have to create an event capable of turning off the lights after they are already on. For this part, the smartest thing is to also use the motion sensor. But this time, when the motion sensor doesn't detect motion, you can set it to turn off the lights. For example, see add create a scene. I choose the device. What do I want to happen to those devices? I want those devices to turn on again. And no, sorry, it's a portrait. I'm creating a new scene. I choose a device, I'm going to choose the movement sensors, and I'm going to choose it. That when there is no movement, then that the bulbs, in this case, go off for these two bulbs. And I give you confirmation then what happens. Also that I can cause a delay. That means when the light bulbs are on, or when there is no movement. They shut down all at once. Well, there is another way to set this up, that when there is no movement, they turn off all at once. Well, I have another way to configure this, which is the following way. How did I do it? I managed to create a scene that told me that when the multiple device I choose here, my lighthouse one, I'm not gonna take multiples, excuse me, I choose beacon 1 and 2. This configuration that I'm going to make now, I'm going to confirm here. I said when the two bulbs are on, I want you to do it, turn them off for me. So you will say there is an inconsistency if there is when there is a movement, the two bulbs are going to turn on now. When suddenly the bulbs are already on and I want them to turn off, when I want them to turn off in the part of then, what does it mean when I am going to add, and I am going to add a retardant that I am going to tell you 3 minutes. Confirm, and I'm going to put, let me organize my actions here, or I'm going to put here that when the two bulbs are on 3 minutes later, you turn me off, you turn off the lights. And this is how this system of turning on and off lights works without them always staying on there. I only have to save them, and when you save them, They are already configured and will work. As long as both lights are on, the system will turn them off 3 minutes later. Well, I think we can leave it at that. I'm going to stop the recording. I was a little fast. Watch the video, put it in slow motion if necessary, and you guys can see how it works. So in this video, I showed you how to set the motion detector so that the lights come on, and how to set the lights to turn off 3 minutes after they turn on because of the motion detector. Are we going to leave it until then? Mind be you, like video share it. I'm going to subscribe until next time.